What is up, guys? Foxy Guy here with a tutorial on a 2x2 piston door with a 9-digit combination lock as requested by a guy named Lamo300499 on my previous video. So yeah. So first thing we want to make is the input pad. So that's going to be consisted of a 3x3 3x3 blocks like that. Place buttons like so, and on the opposite side you just want to have torches like that. So that way when you press a button it turns off its respective torch. So let's get started with the wiring. First thing you want to do is from this middle torch at the bottom, you want to dig 5 across, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dust here, repeater here to prevent crosstalk with this torch. Dust, 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 and repeater. Alright, so we've done the middle one, so now what's left is these two. So for these two, just put a piece of dust and repeater. Same thing here, like that. So that's pretty much completed our bottom row. So as you can see, if I press this, it turns off that, that, and that. So that's good. So now what we need to work on is this middle row here. And in order to work with the middle row, all you need to do is place 2 blocks on each side, like diagonal to this torch. So that's going to be right here. Now, place a repeater here, and then place some redstone dust here, repeater here, and repeater here. It's going to look something like that. And same thing on the other side, repeater here, dust, and 2 repeaters like that. And then for the middle, you want to have a block like that, and then you want to have a repeater here. You want to have a block on top, like so, and then you want to have a piece of dust on the bottom. So what this is basically this repeater powers this block, and this block will power this piece of dust right here. Right, so now we want to work on the top. Alright, so what you want to do, you want to place blocks like so, and then you want to have redstone dust coming from here, and then like that, and then have a repeater like so. Do the exact same thing on the opposite side. So redstone dust, dust, and repeater. So now we've done these two, so all that's left is this middle torch here. Let me just set the time there. Alright, so what you want to do for the middle torch is place a block above, block above, block above, so that's 3 blocks in a row, and then start going down in like a staircase sort of manner, like so. And once you're 1 high off the ground, just place a block like so. Now what you want to do, take your dust, put it on this end block here, and to prevent crosstalk with this repeater here, sorry, redstone dust, so what am I saying, torch, you want to place a repeater here, and redstone dust here, here, and a repeater here. So that's pretty much your numeric mechanism here. So then all you want to do is put repeaters all across like that, and yeah, you're almost sort of done. Now you want to wire this up to your decoder. So just place blocks like so, and you want to have repeaters on all of them. So at this point you want to be making up your combination. So for the sake of this tutorial, I'll just do I don't know, 5, 6, 4, 2. Alright, so the way you figure out which which part of this corresponds with your first digit is by pressing the button and see which torch lights up. So if I press 5, since that's our first digit, you'll see that this is the block that this is the redstone torch that turns on. So all you want to do, you want to cut this block and replace it with another block, like so. I'll replace it with sandstone. Alright, so now dig a 2 deep hole here, and then dig a staircase like that, so 1 down here, 2 down, right in the bottom of this, and then have redstone going like this. Right, and then you're gonna go into your little 2 deep hole and dig it out until you see your redstone dust. And there's redstone dust. So you want to come all the way until you meet with this the block that you placed. So I placed the sandstone for the 5th digit. You just want to put a block right underneath the block that you placed and put redstone on it, and it should turn on. Right, so when it turns on, 3 blocks here, torch here, 2 pieces of dust here, and repeater here, and then you put a torch here, another repeater here, redstone dust, and this is a RS NOR latch, a small compact one. Put a torch here, and a piece of dust here. Now what you want to do, put blocks on top, like so, and come out until right here, and then place a torch here. Now what you want to do, take your redstone dust and do the same thing, except you want to have repeater here and repeater here. So the repeater is right underneath this torch, and then 1 block away, like so. I have redstone dust coming like so. So that's your first digit, that's done. So now on to the 2nd digit. So in our case, our 2nd digit is 6. So if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 is going to be that. So if I click it, you'll see that that's the torch that turns on. This one. So all you want to do is repeater, all across, no delay, and do the same thing. So I'm going to have blocks with torches on them, like so. Just to double check, press 6, so we know it's this here, so it should be this block. So I'll cut that out, replace it with my sandstone, make that staircase, and then actually let me fill that in with redstone first, like so. Make your 2 deep hole, like so, until you meet the redstone dust. You'll see the sandstone I placed is right here. Place a block right underneath it and place your redstone, and it should light up. Then same thing again, 3 blocks with a redstone torch, 2 dust, repeater, dust, and dig 2 wide hole. Put a torch right here, repeater here, dust here, and then put your 2 blocks high like so, right on top of this repeater, and make your arsenal latch, like so. And you want to build this thing, so here, all the way like that. Torch here, dust here, repeater here, repeater here, dust all the way through, like that. So we're down our second digit now. So our third digit is 4. So you press 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll see that this is the one that turns on right here. So we gotta make sure we put our repeaters. And wool or whatever block you want, and then torches like so. And as you can see, if when I was over there and I pressed our third digit, this was the torch that turned on. So I'm gonna take that out, replace it with a block of my choice, dig 2 down here, and on this side dig a staircase like so. Redstone going here, and then jump into my 2D hole, and then dig until I see the redstone there. So I want to drag this redstone out until I see this. Oops, I went too far. Put a block here, and dust. And as you can see, this is powered, so that's good. Again, same thing. 3 blocks. Dust, repeater, dust, torch, repeater, and then make your snow latch. So, and finally your this thing right here. That redstone, repeater here, repeater here. So basically just copying these arrays here for each time you have a digit, and it's pretty much the same thing, except these block placement changes depending on the digits you have. It won't change, however, if you have the same digit all 4 times. So if you have, say, 5, 5, 5, 5, the blocks will stay where they are. But since we have different digits, we gotta the block placement will change. So now we have to move on to our last digit, which is 2. So let me put some repeaters. So, block, 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 all the way. Torch is on top. Right, so let's see which one is 2. When I press 2, you can see that this is the one that turns on. So it's the last one. So I'm gonna take out this block right here, replace it with my block, and I'm gonna do something like that. So now, since this is right on the edge, you want to put a block right underneath it, right? So then you're gonna have something like this and something like that. 3 blocks, torch here, redstone dust, repeater, redstone dust, 2 white hole, repeater here, redstone, and finally your snow latch, like that. And then this top thing here. So torch, exact same thing. Like that. So now our decoder is pretty much finished. We just have to add a few more things. So here, once you come down right here to your NOR latch array here, you want to put redstone dust here, here, and here. So anytime it's in between two latches, you want to put a redstone dust, and redstone dust. Your output is going to be right here. So this is going to be your output. So wherever you see this redstone here, you want to cut 2 blocks like so. So I'm going to do that on all occurrence places like that. And then you want to place a torch like so on each time in the 2 white hole like so. And you want to have your redstone coming from your torches like so. Oops. And then finally you want to dig down 2 blocks like so, which is going to come into a block with a torch on it like so. But you want to start from this side first. So you want to always start from the side that's closest to the number pad right here. So that's 1 deep, 2 deep, and that goes straight into a block with a torch on it. So now what you want to do is you want to make a sort of thing that looks like this. So you want to, so this torch right here is going to power this block, which is going to have an effect on this torch right here. And then yeah, so you just pretty much want to have a zigzag looking thingy right here. So I'll just cut all the way here. That's pretty much it. So I've gone a little bit too far. So cut the block here, cut blocks here, cut the block here, here. Just make it look something like that. So on each time you see something like this, just want to put your torch like so, and then on these blocks on top, oops, you just want to put your torches on the side like so. So let's wire the rest up. You can see that's already done. So bring it over here, and yeah, that should be it. So right now your decoder is done. So let's test it out. Just bring it all over here. Place it on repeaters so the signal doesn't die. Right. Let's test it out. So if I press any 4 digits, let's see. As you can see, it won't turn on if you press the wrong digit, which is sort of the point. So let's see if we put our right digits. Hopefully, it'll turn on. There you go. Turns on. So whenever you want to cancel, like whenever you want to reset it, just press another button that's not in the code. So just since 9 is not on the code, I'm going to press 9 and the signal should stop like so. Alright, so that's pretty much our decoder finished. And for those guys who didn't understand, the number pad sort of goes in this formation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like so. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right. So now let's wire this up to our 2x2 piston door. But first, let's make our 2x2 piston door. Right. So for the 2x2 piston door, you just want to have blocks, 4 sticky pistons like so, 2 spaces here, and same thing on this side. So it's going to look something like that. And then you want to place whatever block you're using. So I'm probably gonna use, let's see, let's try, fine, let's try the stone bricks. You can have something like that, come out one, and I'm just gonna make like an arch, like so. It's gonna look something like that, and then just build that out, so, and it should look something like this. Once you've done that, you want to come over to the back, and you want to cut a hole like so, like so, and you want to have a torch here, repeater, but dust here, dust here, dust here, and then finally torch here. And then the next step is to have blocks like that, repeater, full delay, same thing on the other side, dust here, and dust here. Now, when you look at it from the back, the left side, you have to extend like that. So you gotta make sort of like a L shape sort of thing, and then you gotta extend the back out like so. Now, what you want to do is have a repeater, so that's gonna, dust, and that's gonna catch this torch's power, and you want to have a repeater here, dust here, 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 and here. So now if we give power to this block, as you can see, it's open, and it's closed. So now we're done building this. So now we gotta figure out how to wire this up to your output here. So you might think that you gotta like connect it like so, but it's a little bit complicated than that. If say you wanted a lever inside of your your room that's guarded by these two pistons, 2x2 piston door here, and your security key right there, you can't, there's no way of getting out unless you have a lever here that you can open and close manually on the inside. So in order to connect to that, you want to make a T flip-flop. So this is how you make a T flip-flop. 3 blocks of that in a T formation. Torch, 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 dust, like so, and torch right here, dust here, dust up here, and 2 torches here with dust like that. So this is going to be your input. So now the way this works, I'm going to put a door here so it's easy to understand. If you have 2 inputs, and what this basically does is, see, if you have a door here and it's powered by two levers right here, you'll notice that if you open the door from this lever, you go inside, this won't do a thing at all, right? And same thing, if you use this lever, come outside, this lever won't do anything at all, since this is already powered. So the way you fix that is with this device right here. It's called a T flip-flop. So if I press this, so then this opens, and I'll pretend I go inside, and I just do that, and it'll close. So it's completely independent of each switch, and so that's going to be a really important thing. Alright, so let's get rid of this. Now this will always output to your this right here. That's going to be your output for your doors, like so. So that output's going to be right here. Just going to place some repeaters so that the signal doesn't die. Like so. And like so. There we go. Now let's wire the inputs. So the first one of the inputs is going to be your lever that's going to be inside your secure room. So I'm just going to wire that up really quickly here, like so. Just head it straight onto this block right here. And finally, our second input is going to be right here. So I'm just going to dig down like so. That. Add some repeaters so the signal doesn't die again. Right one here. And there. Should be it. Right. So, alright, so see if, so let's try typing the code now. So it's 5, 6, 4, and 2. And just open, go inside, close the door, do your business here, and then when you want to go out, just flip that lever, come outside, and finally press any button that you want apart from any of these codes here, and it should close like so. And you know, if you want to wire up some lights up to it, all you gotta do, place lights wherever you want it. So I'm gonna place it, say, right here. Like so. And just take a signal that's coming from your output line right here. Come out like that. Signal's done, so I'm just gonna put a repeater here. And like that. So that way, if I close this right now, you can see this turns off and then the door closes. And if you press in the correct combination, so 5, 6, 4, 2, lights turn on, piston doors open. And this works even when you're inside as well. So, doors closed. And the doors are open. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Obviously, you can wire up some note blocks and whatnot. So, you're gonna have some stuff. Now you're gonna have something like this, and you're gonna have a redstone coming off like so. And you can have something like that, and have this to play, you know, whatever noise you want. So I'm just going to put a wood. And, you know, you can make complicated sounds. But yeah, this is pretty much it. And obviously, like when you're making this on your own, you want to hide all this wiring underground somewhere. I just built this for the sake of the tutorial. But you want to have all this stuff just underground so that people can't see. yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something new today. Let me know if you want any other tutorials. I'll be more than happy to make some. And as always, have a nice day.